Okay, we're Friday morning here. We're at the North Ogden Divide at the Skyline North Trail. Got a nice new sign here. This trail is open to motorcycles July 15th through November 15th, so it's not open to them yet. If we were going to Ben Lomond, it'd be 16 miles. Okay, well, we're heading up the North Skyline Trail this morning. First time we've been on the North Skyline Trail this year. And beautiful morning, 6 o'clock, just after 6 a.m. So we'll see how far we can get up here. We're certainly not going up to Ben Lomond. A lot of snow up on top. We're just doing a nice little hike here to get some mileage and some elevation. And we're heading up that way. A few switchbacks, and then kind of traveling west, northwest on the upper trails up to a little peak up that way, and there'll be too much snow still. At least the trails are nice and dry down here now. Here we go. All right, we're out of the scrub oak down here below us. We can see the parking lot now and get a view of the Upper Ogden Valley. And we got some flowers blooming here. All right, we're on these switchbacks. Here's a fun little red plant. I forget what it is, Pensimian or something. You can almost see the Ogden Weaver Valley over this other way now. The trail is really dry on this side of the mountain. That's good. All right, I'm at one of the big switchbacks here. I had a couple switchbacks, actually, 3, I don't know. But I pushed my little lap button. I'm at 500 feet at after about 27, probably 30 minutes. I was a little slow to push the continue button on my watch, on my Garmin watch, so I've got 27 minutes, but it's been about 30 minutes. 1.06 miles, probably a little bit more than that. I went a block or two without my button pushed. And you can look down and see the trail from below I was hiking on, and the parking lot. And I had a bicycle rider pass me. Those are such pretty flowers. And the balsa root is blooming real good right now. So are these red flowers. They're so pretty. Oh, here's another little blue flower. A lot smaller, but it's covering this whole rock area here. And we got a view of the parking lot down there. Quite a few cars for this Friday compared to last Friday. And we're coming up with a view of the Upper Ogden Valley. And Pine View Reservoir. And you can see the switchback continues over to that other ridge over here. And look down there, you can see the switchback down below us and the parking lot. Last week we were hiking over there, up through those trees, and then over all the way to the other side, clear out to that rocky point out there called Lewis Peak. So this week we're going just the opposite way. All right, we're out to this rocky point where you can look over to Liberty and Eden, Huntsville over to the right. See the growth, population. Over here to the left, you can see North Fork and the trail up to Avon. I need to drive up there just for a little drive. That looks fun. And then of course over to the other side you can actually see up there the trail to Lewis Peak up there just above the pine trees right there. You can see skirting the side of the mountain, and you can see it over here to the right. Anyway, beautiful, great trail so far. And there's the parking lot down there. Don't know if I remember to lock my car, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. All right, next switchback. I remember being here with Laurie a couple of years, 3 years ago. All right, we're continuing up this switchback. You see the one we came up just below us here and some further down. And you can see Ogden over here, and then Upper Ogden Valley, and Lewis Peak across the way. Lots of blue flowers, just some blue flax blooming, and these other little blue flowers here. It's a blue flower morning. Okay, here we come to another switchback. I clicked my lap counter this time. I forgot the last time. You can see the trail down below. We got a great breeze this morning from the west. That's keeping things nice and cool right now. All right, some places trail's nice and skinny, and sometimes it's nice and wide. Up here it's kind of skinny, but good enough. It's rocky, but the altitude gain is just nice and steady, so it's not really a hard hike. Unlike Maylands, Mayland has some pretty steep spots, but this one's just a nice gradual climb all the way. Here, breeze is blowing great. Holy cow, the parking lot is just packed with cars along that north side where I was parked, and 5 cars to the other place. And there's a trail down below, and we're kind of heading up that way. There's the notch up there. Here we go, another switchback. Lots of fun, easy switchbacks. Come around another switchback here. We can see the North Fork area now. That's great. And we can see the backside here. Not nearly as much snow as I thought there would be over there. We'll see how far I can get up. There's a couple trails up here. One goes high and one goes low. I think I'll take the low one. The upper ones, I've certainly taken that before. That's the old North Fork Trail. I'll think about this. I think I'll take the lower one this time. So when I was up here 4 years ago, during COVID, got up here early enough that this place was covered with snow, and we'd have to hike over the snow here, as I recall. So no snow here in June. So we're gonna give this lower one a shot. All right, well, this is an interesting trail. The bugs came out now. Oh, and look at here. Got a little snow up here. Yeah, we'll try this. I don't think I've been on this lower trail. Fun to do something a little different. Looks well used. Motorcycles, bikes, All right, good. We're hiking on this old trail here, and you got a great view of the North Fork area. Got a little clouds this morning, keeping things even cooler. Okay, this is why you don't hike this lower trail, because I ran into a snow thing, but we'll see if we can just get across this thing without too much effort. All right, well, the guy on a bike and somebody else got across it. It was a little dicey, kind of slippery. Should have had my snow cleats, but we survived. Now we got a good breeze blowing again. All right, now we're crossing back here. Got another snow field, so this is not quite as steep, but we'll get across that. The other trail would be over here, and it probably wouldn't have any snow at all, so this is not the way to go, at least right now. This lower trail over here comes out right here and hooks into this, what they call the old Skyline Trail. So the old Skyline Trail goes straight up that mountain, I believe. And the top, I'm gonna go this way. You know, I'll run into some snow and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna go straight up over the top of the mountain, over the old Skyline Trail. Kind of heading northwest now. We'll be on the back side of the mountain range, Ben Lomond. So we'll run into, looks like we're running into a lot of bugs, and I'm sure we'll run into snowbanks. All right, we stopped and put some DEET on. The bugs are pretty thick. I don't know if they're mosquitoes or what they are, but they're swarming a little bit, so it's nice to have something on your body to keep them off a little bit. So we'll keep going this way, see how far we can get today. Here's some snowbanks, but there's just enough room around them. Things have melted just enough. 100 degrees yesterday in Ogden. All right, I'm over on this kind of this northeast side of the hill. You got these big giant fir trees, and got little patches of snow down below. Don't know how far I'll get going this way, but we'll go this way and see how far we can get this time of year. Again, there's snow along the trail, but it's melted mostly. Be safe.
Take care of you as well.
Yeah.
Who knows, we might be turning around at some point and see you again.
Yeah. Okay, these two guys, I told them they should be the work, and they said they're here on vacation from Arizona. I go, oh, my daughter lives in Gilbert. And they say, well, we're from Gilbert. That's pretty funny. They're up here on vacation. There's our Gilbert bike riders right there. Alright, here's our guys from Gilbert working across this field with their bikes. A little dicey. Looks like they're gonna make it, but they don't have the best shoes on for doing this. It's a long slide down. I'm glad he made it, because that was pretty dicey trying to do that with a bike. I just soon not have a video of him going down. I'm here at the backside here a little bit. Got a lot of snow and a lot of tree limbs. A little dicey, but I think I'll turn around for the day and head back. And leave these guys here from Arizona to decide what they want to do. All right. Well, you guys have a good one. Okay, we're heading back. It is, let's check the time. We've been gone for 1 hour and 57 minutes, 3.3 miles. That was a pretty good snow bank and trees across it, so it'd be a little dicey. It certainly can be done, but a little dicey. I just wanted to get up here and see how far I can go today. And turned out to be a great day to hike. We still got snow down low here. And we got a little across here. Gonna have to cross this snow field a little bit, but we got some footholds. I certainly don't want to fall down there. So I'm gonna put the camera up and we'll cross these snowfields here. I need to take just a minute to enjoy the view of the North Fork area. This area will be filled up in 50 years. It'll look like Ogden City, I'm afraid. And these trails will be hiked so much more frequently. All right, two or three more snow fields and we'll be down a little bit lower. Just stopped and talked with this guy for several minutes. His name is Dave Struve, and he just got off a mission to the Congo, and I asked him if he knew Lyle Perry, and he said yeah, Lyle was his boss or whatever. And that was a fun conversation. We had something in common there. And I told him I was 70, and he says, you don't look a day over 53. Oh my gosh. Some days. We're coming out of the fir trees here, and been a great hike so far back. It's gonna get sunny the rest of the way down, so I'm glad I turned around because it's gonna be a warm day today. Okay, we're back to where the trails converge. Just stopped and talked with a couple and took their picture, and they're heading up a little bit, and I'll be heading down. Got a little breeze here, but it is going to get warm. Oh, we got some nice India paintbrush right here. Well, the wind's blowing pretty good up here, keeping things cool, but the wildflowers are so beautiful right now. Indian paintbrush, the balsa root, just different plants. This little purple plant right here, so pretty. just there's some yellow balsa wood. So pretty. Looking down into Ogden. Alright, I'm down here. Here's the lower trail I took going up. Had to cross a couple snowfields, so that's not the way to go, at least right now. Made it across just fine, but going on the old Skyline trail is better than taking that route for sure. Okay, now we're going down the switchbacks. There's my car right down there. The North Ogden Divide Road. The power lines from Kemmer, Wyoming come down this way. And here we go. Alright, we're coming down. We got a little breeze. Makes it a little nicer. Not a lot of trees on this side. There's Pineview Reservoir. Getting down. Coming to this into this switchback that you can look out over the valley. Wow, such a fun view. The air's a little dirty, kind of bluish. Not sure what that means, but there's the power lines that come from Kemmer, Wyoming. Snow over there towards Lewis Peak along the ridge, and then down to the valley. Okay, here's a plant. It's a fun little plant. I don't know if it's Pensimium or not. It comes up that it's got small leaves. It's not like that big blue plant that I'm seeing. So this is a lot smaller one. But I need to determine what it is because there is so much of this plant on this trail. So we'll see if we can identify that today. It's a pretty blue plant. Got little horns or little flowers kind of sticking out there. And there's lots of it. Little seashells or whatever. Little tiny seashells up here at this level. Don't think Lake Bonneville was up at this lake at this level. We're at we're at 6,790 elevation, and we got little seashells all over the place. And I don't know if Lake Bonneville was up at this level or not, or they're here from a long time ago. Not sure. All right, here's the other blue plant. Similar leaves in a way, but really big and solid. Here's the leaves of this plant. I think that's a Pensimium. And you get a few of those on the hike. All right, here's a kind of a purple flower. I'm not sure what that one is, but I had to climb down there, fell down on my butt. But took a picture of that purple one. That's kind of fun. It's not normally right next to the trail, so I had to climb down to it. Well, I'm coming to the end of the trail here, and it was a great hike. Wasn't too bad coming down. Wasn't too hot. Got out here early in the morning. Here we are at the trailhead. Again, this is the Skyline North Trail here. And it's close to motorcycles at the right time of year. All we gotta do is cross the street here to the trailhead parking lot. They even got a sign if you want to tell the cars to slow down. No cars coming. All right, we've been here for 6 hours and 6 miles, 6.64 miles. We went up 1,661 feet, and we've been here 4 hours and 6 minutes. And we hiked way up there and back. That's a great hike towards Ben Lomond. All right, here's the Indian Trails Monument here at the trailhead. It's a great monument put up by the Sons of Utah Pioneers and the Boy Scouts of America. Five Indian Lodge trails radiated from Ogden Valley long before the arrival of the white man. Trail number 1 ascended North Ogden Creek to Ogden Pass, where we are veered to the north as it descended to the valley. Trail number 2 crossed the divide north of Liberty and descended the South Fork of the Little Bear River to Cache Valley. Trail number 3 went up east to the East-South Fork, ascended Skin Toe Trail between Causey Creek and South Fork, and crossed Lost Creek on its way to the Bear River north Evanston. Trail number 4 went up Hawkins Creek south of Huntsville over the low hills and connected with the trail on the Weber at Morgan Mountain Green. Trail number 5 went west down Ogden Canyon to the Narrows near the west end of the canyon, ascended the mountains between Coldwater and Warmwater Creeks, continued west above the cliffs, and emerged from the canyon near 21st Street. All these trails joined other migratory trails. That's pretty cool. And here are the trails it's talking about. All Native American trails from a long time ago. All right, we're heading down the North Ogden Divide. Used to be this road was closed during the winter, but so many people live up in the valley now that it's open year-round. But it is a narrow, steep road. Every once in a while you get some crazy bike riders going up it. It's quite a drop off to the side. There's been some lives lost on this hill. Cars going over the edge. Not a lot of guardrails, and it's straight down. So it's definitely a road you have to be cautious on, especially in the winter when it's snowy. And we're coming out to the valley here. Ogden, Weber County.